So each kit also comes with a hygrometer, and a hygrometer is what is going to measure your humidity. So you can see here that the percentage number is your humidity, and it also gives you the temperature in the corner. We're going to base our temperature off of what our incubators say rather than here, just because it's going to be at a different level than what our thermometer in our incubator is going to say. So we're going to trust our incubators, but we are going to use this big percentage to keep track of our humidity. So for the first 18 days, so from day 0 to day 18, the humidity needs to be between 60 and 65%. So it's very, very difficult to keep the humidity, so you're going to see it drop really low, go up really high based on how much water you put in. So 60 to 65%, it is going to be difficult, but do the best you can in keeping it in that range for your eggs. To set our humidity, it is going to be difficult, but you're going to take warm water, and not nearly this much. It takes only drops to get your humidity to 60%. You have to keep in mind that this environment is very, very small, so it only takes a little bit of water to bring the humidity of that environment up. So to add water and to make your humidity go up, there's a little hole here, and you're going to take lukewarm water, not too hot, not too cold, and you're going to pour it into that hole. So that, honestly, what I just poured would probably be too much. I'm telling you, if you have a dropper and you can drop drops in one at a time, I would go that route, just because it's very difficult. If you put too much water in and your humidity goes way up, it's a lot harder to bring that down. And we really want to keep our top on as much as possible to keep that temperature level, because again, it's such a small environment. Taking the top off for long periods of time can really drop the temperature quickly and can harm your eggs. So if you do happen to put too much water in, you know, if it's above 70 to 75, I wouldn't stress too much. But if it's saying 100 degrees or 90 degrees, that could be a problem. So you're going to have to either take the top off, and you can add just a paper towel or a sponge to help absorb that. Just place it in there really quickly and then go ahead and close it back up. Or, and this will be a bit challenging, especially if you have eggs in there, place your hand over the tray and just try to pour that water out. That's not my top recommendation. My top recommendation is to put very little water in at a time, but you will likely have to do it every day, maybe even twice a day. So try just to do drops in this hole of lukewarm water. It's important to keep in mind that, yes, we want to keep the humidity in that 60 to 65 range, especially from day 0 to 18. But keep in mind that chickens do this every single day, and they have no control over the humidity. So while, yes, it is necessary to try to shoot for that humidity, think of it more or less along the lines of an average. Of course, that doesn't mean, you know, pour as much water in there as possible for the week and let it go. So just, you know, every day, keep an eye on it. It's going to fluctuate. You might dump water in it in the morning and it goes up to 70, and then by the time you leave, it might drop to 50. So before you leave for the day, go ahead and put some more water in it. By the time you get back the next morning, it'll probably have dropped. It's really, you know, it's important, but it's more critical when you get to day 18 and the humidity needs to go up. So especially over the weekends, I know a lot of people are going to stress about that. So pour some water in it, some extra water, just to help it last over the weekend. We don't want it to be dry at all. So generally, though, there is natural humidity in the air that helps keep it moisturized slightly, but pour a little extra when you leave for the weekend so that Monday morning it's not reading 0. We don't want that.